Good morning, boys and girls. Today is day number 1 of our brand new Sort 75, and we're going to look at the long and short I sounds. So in order to get started, you know what we got to have? Our piece of paper. And you know that anytime if I go too fast, you can pause the video, catch up, and then play the video again. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold the paper the long way. Make sure that your paper is aligned on the edges. If you don't align it right, then your paper is not going to be right. And then we're going to fold the edge. Make it nice and tight so that you can see it later to trace it. Then fold it again all the way to the line. Make your fold nice and tight all the way. Then we're going to take this sliver of a paper and we're going to fold it half. In order to fold it in half, I always put my thumb here so that it folds nicer. And then I can line it up right here. And again, put your finger in here and then slide it down to make a nice tight fold. Make it nice and tight. Then we're going to fold it in half again. Again, put your fingers there so you can fold it nicely. Line it up and slide it down. Make it nice and tight. You might have to put a little muscle in there. Push it down. And then I know that this is more than 4 lines. I could count them, but I already know that. So I know I'm going to fold it one more time. This is the hardest fold because it's the tightest paper. When I'm done, I usually hit it a little harder so that it folds down. And I can count it 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. That means I know this is as small as I need to go because this is the size of my little word cards. When I'm done, I need to open my paper. Open it gently so you can see all those fold lines. I'm going to turn it around. Remember that the blank big line goes on the top and your holes go on the left. When you have it this far, I need you to pause the video in a minute and I need you to trace those fold lines so that your paper is going to look like this. Pause your video here and go ahead and trace your fold lines. Now that you've unpaused your video, we can get ready to write our words. Today, we're going to do the short and long I sound. So we're going to start with our short I. And our short I is the CVC pattern. You know, it's the consonant, vowel, consonant. And because there's a consonant before and a consonant after, that makes my vowel sound short. This is my vowel. And my vowel that we're working on is the letter I. Then my next category is my consonant, vowel, consonant, and silent E. You all know we've been practicing silent E. And that means my vowel right here is long because this E is silent. So I'm going to take my vowel, and my vowel, as you know, is the letter I. And then there has to be a consonant, and then the silent E. My next category is a strange one. And I need you all to pay attention to this one because this one has 3 letters and they just make the I sound. And it is a consonant, any old consonant. Then you know my vowel is going to be my I. And then it's going to have a consonant, consonant. And this vowel is going to be long, this vowel. So the way that works is I'm going to have the letter I and then G, H. So all the words that have that I, and this is almost like silent. So these are kind of like the silent consonants. So if I have IGH, then they just say I. Then I also have the consonant vowel. So this is where my vowel ends on the end. And it makes a long I sound, right? But this consonant is not the letter I. Remember, sometimes a vowel is, remember vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. So this is my Y that is replacing the vowel. So also what you need to know is these are short. So in the back, we're going to write short. All one-syllable words that end with Y always say I. And of course, this would not be a word sort if we did not have our oddball. So let's write down oddball. All right, so now we're ready. We have all our categories. One more time, we have the short, the CVC. We know short words, the short sound is I. Then we have the CVC silent E. The silent E doesn't make any sound. So I have a I, a consonant E at the end of my word, and it just says I, the long I sound. Then if I have a consonant, vowel, consonant, consonants that are silent, the GH are silent, it says I. And if my word ends with a vowel, you know what that is, then we have that Y, as long as it's a short one syllable, that syllable ending with the Y makes the sound I. And we have our oddballs, those rule breakers that never follow the rules. All right, my first word is, remember we're writing nice and neat over 2 lines, so they're nice and big for us to see. My first word is white. White. Oh, you hear that? Whoa, my digraph. White. I hear the I is saying its name, and I don't hear that silent E at the end. So white is my silent E category. Quit. Quit. So I have my QU. You know they like to go together. Qu. And then I have it, and it makes an I sound. And I have a consonant, vowel, consonant. So that goes in my short vowel sound. Then I have the word cry. Cry. Do you see that's one syllable? Snap it with me. Cry. Oh, it's really short. And since it's short and it's at the end, it makes the I sound. Then I have my word sky. Oh, this repeats our pattern we just discussed. Sky has the Y at the end and it's short, right? Snap it with me. Sky. Yep, it's short. So since it's a short letter, a short syllable, we are going to go ahead and know that this makes a I sound. Then I have the word might. Might. I might do that. So let's look at it. Might. I can hear the I and I can hear the T, but the GH is quiet. Listen to it again. Might. See, we kind of skip over those 2 letters. So since they're quiet, they go in my CVCC, my silent consonants. Might. My next word is fly. That fly was annoying. Fly. And I can see it ends in a Y and it's a short fly. So it goes into my ending short Y. My next word is try. Try. Again, it's short, try. And I see it's at the end. There's no other vowel, so the Y becomes the vowel. It's a short word. It could also be a syllable, but it's a short word and it ends with a Y, so it says the long I sound. My next word is twice. Twice. And twice has a silent E at the end. There's my I, my consonant, my silent E. So it goes in my silent E column. My next word is night. Last night was a cold night. Night. So I can hear the ni and I can hear the t, but these 2 letters, the GH, are quiet, so it goes in my consonant vowel, and my silent consonants, my silent double consonant. Night. My next word is why. Why? And look, there's no vowel, so my Y, my Y becomes the vowel, and it's short. Why? So therefore, it makes the I sound, and it goes in my consonant vowel, short vowel Y. My next word is quick. Quick. I always tell my students, be quick, but be correct. Quick. So quick has a I sound. It has the QU. You know they like to go together. Qu. And then I have a I. And then I have a digraph, the CK. Quick. Oh, that goes in my short vowel. And here's one that looks almost not like quick, but it says quite. You are quite a cool kid. Quite. And I can see my QU. They like to go together, right? Quite. I hear my long I, and I hear the T, quite. But for it to be a long I have to have that silent E. It goes in my silent E column. And then I have flight. That flight was bumpy. Flight. I have my FL blend, and then I have my I, and then I don't hear these two, flight, but I can hear the T. So I have fl, blend, I, vowel. Don't hear these two, but I hear the T, flight. So it goes in my silent double consonants. My next word is fine. I'm fine. Please make sure you're still right in your neatest handwriting and don't rush. Pause the video if you need to. Fine. I can see that I have a silent E at the end. I have my vowel, the I, consonant, and silent E, so it goes in my silent E column. Fine. Live. I live in Fayetteville. So I have a silent E. That goes in my silent E column. Right. Let me scoot this up a little bit so y'all can still see. Remember, if you need to pause, you can pause the video anytime and write it down. So right now we're writing right. Right neat. And I can see that I have my vowel, a consonant, and a silent E. It goes in my silent E column. My next word is, this is write your name on each paper. And this one is right. Turn right at the light. Oh, what do you see? I only hear the r, I, t. So these two are quiet. So it goes in my consonant vowel and double consonant that's quiet column. Then I have high. That house is very high. High. And this is as in tall, high. Do you see I only hear the H and the I? I don't hear these two. Usually most of our words have a T at the end, so we can see that they're skipping them. But here we only hear high, so these two are quiet. So it goes into my consonant vowel, double consonant that's quiet. And my last word is shy. Are you shy? And I see there's no vowel in it, so my Y becomes the vowel. It's at the end, and it's a short word, so it says I. And boys and girls, if you need a minute, pause the video here and finish writing all your words down. Then cut them out and keep them in a safe Ziploc baggie for tomorrow. See you later, my little friend.